guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a favorites video. I'm going to be sharing with you all of my favorites from the month of October. If you want me to continue to do favorites videos every month, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you want me to keep doing monthly favorites, and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. So I want to get started off with my first hair favorite just because you guys noticed that I have been lightening my hair. I'm trying to go back to that like balayage, super blonde pieces throughout the brown hair, just like a lighter brunette with a lot more blonde throughout it. And bleach is definitely not that great for your hair. It definitely causes damage and breakage. So I had noticed that I had been getting more split ends. I noticed a lot of breakage in my hair, especially the pieces that had been bleached multiple times. And I just overall noticed my hair wasn't looking as shiny from the bleaching. So I've really been loving the Ovation Cell Therapy Hair and Scalp Treatment. I use this regularly, about 2 to 3 times a week. Every time I wash my hair, I apply it all the way from the root of my hair down to the ends of my hair and let it soak for about 5 to 7 minutes. I have noticed significant less breakage in my hair, and this actually claims to reduce breakage by 80% with one use, as well as reduce split ends by 70% with one use. So I noticed myself less breakage, less split ends, and I also noticed that my hair just felt softer. It wasn't quite as frizzy, and I just noticed that my hair overall was looking a lot more healthy, especially from the damage that the bleach was causing to my hair. And another product from Ovation that I've really been liking is the Essential Hair Oil. I like this because it doesn't make my hair feel greasy or weighed down. It's a nice lightweight oil that leaves my hair feeling shiny and soft. And Ovation actually sent me this little holiday set to share with you guys. Just whacked myself in the jaw, that hurt, but they actually sent me this. So if you guys click the link in my description box, you can go to ovationhair.com and you'll get 10% off by using my link, and you guys can purchase the holiday set where you will get the Cell Therapy Hair and Scalp Treatment, you'll get the Ovation Color Therapy Shampoo, and the Ovation Color Therapy Conditioner. So be sure to check the link in my description box if you guys are interested in it. My skin has been drier than it has ever been in my entire life. I can't think of a time when my skin has been this bone dry and dehydrated. I have more visible dry patches on my skin than I've ever had in my entire life, and it's just like, it's too much to deal with sometimes. So out of desperation, I picked up the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate from Duty Free. Just because I had noticed that my skin was getting so dry, I was like, these planes are killing me. It's the airplanes, I was convinced, but also just my skin's been super dry lately. So I use this, and I feel like for more hours than without using this, if I use this, my skin is noticeably more hydrated, it's more plumped, it just looks better. It doesn't look quite as dull because my skin has been really dull lately too. I'm just hating this weather change, but I really like this. I use this morning and night right after I wash my face and prior to putting on makeup or going to sleep. If I notice that I have a really visible dry patch, I will put like a really thick layer of this right on the patch, and within an hour or two it's really like sunk into the dry patch and just made it either disappear or 90% less visible. So I really have been loving this. Another dry skin lifesaver has been the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I have used so much of this and I haven't even had it that long. I've already used like that much out of it. It is the primer moisturizer in one with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. I notice by using this, within 2 minutes after application, my skin looks visibly more plump and just overall so much better. If I have any dullness in my skin, when I put this on, I'm like, oh, girl, it looks good. It's fine. Even if it feels dry, it looks so good. But I feel like this takes away the feeling of like tightness and dryness. And this has just been an absolute essential for me this past month. Underneath makeup, I can't do my foundation unless this has been underneath my makeup. It is just like the end all be all right now for me because my skin is so dang dry. And I am not done with dry skin products yet because this has been a game changer as well. All these dry skin products I'm telling you about are game changers, but this one has been really cool. This is the Mega Mushroom Relief Mask from Origins, and essentially the way that I think of this is it's like a leave-in conditioner for your hair, but for your face. So you apply this to your face, it's got a really thick cream consistency, and when it's been about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, it's pretty much all the way sunken into your skin, and then instead of rinsing it off, you blot off the excess. So you're never like actually washing this off your skin, and I just feel like my skin looks so much better after I do this. I'm trying to use this every single night, and sometimes I use it in the morning. I'll actually sometimes mix in a couple drops, well not drops, a cup, like a little pea-sized amount with my moisturizer, and I just feel like it's extra added insurance. And yeah, I've just really been liking it. I've only been using it for about the past 2 weeks, but I've noticed a mega, because it's mega mushroom, I've noticed a mega difference in the dryness of my skin. I'll take a break from the dry skin products for a second to tell you guys about a new vitamin C serum that I've really been loving. This is the Timeless 20% C plus E plus ferulic acid serum. Now, I got this because I saw Hot and Flashy talking about it. I love her. She is like the anti-aging queen goddess, and I really, like, I learned so much from her, you know? And she was talking about this and showed a sunspot on her face and how it was helping fade a sunspot. And I was like, I feel like that logic could also be applied to hyperpigmentation from breakouts, and I've only been using this for about 3 weeks, and I do feel like the hyperpigmentation on my face is significantly fading, so I can't wait to see how much it's faded within like 3 months or once I finish up this bottle. Next, I want to share with you guys a hydrating facial oil that I've really been liking. So this is from Red Earth, and it is their Brighten Concentrate. It has Kaduku plum oil, and it says that this multitasking elixir will leave your skin refreshed and rejuvenated from the outside in, from skin to soul. So I do 3 little drops of this every night, just like work it in between my palm, and then I just like press it, and then I just press it into my skin, get my skin nice and hydrated, and my skin is visibly more hydrated on the mornings when I use this versus the mornings I don't. So it's just basically a lot of trial and error. When I feel like something's making a difference, I won't use it for a couple days just to see if I'm actually imagining it or if it's really making a difference. So this, I feel like, has been making a huge difference. Now, for the dryness that I experience around my eyes, I have been using eye cream morning and night, and this has pretty much completely diminished the dry patches around my eyes. This is the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Eye Cream. I think it's the Vital Power Eye Gel. So I love this. There's no fragrance, and it's actually more than half gone because I use it so much, and I just feel like when I use it, it sinks in so quickly. It doesn't feel greasy or heavy, and a lot of times those heavy, greasy eye creams can actually make your eye look puffy and more inflated, which is a problem that I don't have with this one, and it looks beautiful under makeup, and it's just been a lifesaver. So yeah, all of those products have just been such big game changers for me this month because my skin has been so dry. So now we can talk makeup favorites, and basically, if I don't have to wear foundation, I felt like my shirt was messed up. If I don't have to wear foundation, then I don't want to. So during the spring and summer, I barely wear foundation. I'll just get away with concealer if that's what I can do. But when my skin is not as good, then I'm wearing foundation more regularly, which has been the case the past couple months. So I've been experimenting with a lot of foundations recently, and this month I have 2 new completely favorites. So this is the YSL All Hours Foundation, and I love this. It is so full coverage and sets to a powder finish, but it's absolutely amazing to be mixed in with something that's not so full coverage. So if you want something that is just like completely full coverage, going to give you a 100% flawless complexion, then this is for you. It lasts a long time. I find I don't even have to use a primer with it, but it's just like a little bit more full coverage than what I want. Even when I have pimples or hyperpigmentation, I still like to let that peek out from behind the foundation because I feel more, weirdly enough, I feel more confident when you can see my pimples if they're there, because I feel like when I try to completely mask them, it just looks like weird textured skin. So I prefer not to completely cover up pimples. That's just my personal preference. So I like to mix this in with the MAC Face and Body. I got this because, I should show you guys the front. I got this because my friend Shelby, she talks about this all the time, and so I really wanted to try it. I love it. It is so beautiful and looks so natural on your skin. Like, you can blend this in to where it doesn't even look like you're wearing foundation, but you are. It puts the most perfect amount of coverage on your skin, and it just, I don't know, it just looks so unreal on your skin. I haven't used anything like this, so I think that's why I like this so much. I wear the shade C6, which is a little bit darker than what I want, so just a drop of the YSL foundation seems to create the most perfect shade for me right now. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer for Under Eyes, and you need the size of like a pinhead of this to cover anything you want. I think this would cover tattoos. I mean, it's so full coverage but looks So beautiful on the skin. Again, just a really great product that you can blend away and not have it look like anything. It's what I'm wearing under my eyes right now, mixed with NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, so it's a little bit more apparent because I wanted it to look a little bit more bright on camera. But in person, this is the most beautiful concealer for concealing redness, any type of darkness or discoloration on the skin, and it also conceals pimples really well too. Okay, so I want to share with you guys my current favorite bronzer combo. So I have been a fan of Benefit Hoola since I was like 15 years old, and I've been using it since then. And it's a really matte finish, but it's great for contouring and just bronzing the skin all over. But sometimes I don't want a completely matte finish, so what I like to put on top is the Covergirl True Blend Bronzer. And you guys can see this is just like straight up shimmer. So I don't like this on its own because it just looks like a highlighter, quite honestly. So I like to pair these together. This on its own, well, this on the bottom and then this on top of it. And it's what I'm wearing today. And I feel like you can see, it looks like I'm wearing highlighter, but I'm not. I just put this on top of Benefit Hoola, and it just gives your skin like the slightest sheen. I'm obsessed with it. It's my current favorite bronzer combo. Alright, and now we're going to talk lip favorites. That's how we tend to end all the videos. So the first thing I guess I should mention is the gloss that I've been wearing pretty much non-stop all month, and you guys tend to always ask me what it is whenever I post a Snapchat or an Instagram story wearing it. It's the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Love Drunk. It is such a gorgeous mauve-y, like kind of like a dusty mauve. It's definitely got like more gray in it than red. So there is Love Drunk, super gorgeous and glossy. I love the Marc Jacobs lip glosses, some of my favorites. Just the formulation is really nice. It's got a light mint scent to it. And then my next lip favorite has been the CoverGirl Outlast lip stain, and it's the nude one. I don't know what the name is. I wish they would have the name on it, but they don't. But this is just like a nude lip stain. And they taste really sweet. Like, they taste like Pop-Tarts. They're really sugary and sweet, but that's not a bad thing. The lip color that I'm wearing right now, which I wore pretty much all while I was in LA, and everybody was asking me what it is Tom Ford Cristiano, which is like this gorgeous fiery red. So I'll swatch it for you guys. It just like brightens up your look. And I think it can still be fall appropriate if you pair it with like some brown eyeshadow. I don't know, I've really been loving it, and I just think it like wakes up your whole entire face. Last lip color that I've been loving is NARS's Orgasm Lipstick, which is really pretty and sheer, so it pairs well with other lip colors, but also looks really gorgeous and subtle on its own. So there's Orgasm. It just gives you that pinky golden sheen, just like the Orgasm blush. I think it's perfect though. I think it's sheer, and I think that if it had more pigmentation or more shimmer to it, it would be too frosty. So I think they did this really well. And yeah, so there's my like favorites of the month lip color palette, like lip swatches. Alright guys, so that's everything that I've been loving this month. Be sure to check my description for product links and information, as well as my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter. And leave a comment down below, say hi. I love talking to you guys. You guys can also come talk to me on Snapchat and Instagram or Twitter, wherever you want. And yeah, let me know some of your favorites based on like the things that I mentioned. If you guys have any dry skin products, please leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye guys! I feel like I talk weird when I'm wearing a lip color like this because I'm scared that it's going to touch my teeth. So if there's like parts in the video where I'm talking really strange, it's just because I'm always conscious that I'm afraid that I'm going to get lipstick all over my teeth. So, okay. Now that I've just talked for way too long. Bye guys!